Hello, Lions on the Prowl family, and welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk. It's brought to you by the Belly Up Sports Network. Dan Campbell was listed as the second worst head coach in the NFL. We're going to talk about it. The national media going for the throat once again. But first, let me bring in my main man, the coach. Coach who?
Coach Mike Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fans? And just for 1 second, hey, help us beat that YouTube algorithm and get this content to more Lions fans like yourself. Please click that like button and let's get this thing started
right now.
Because it's Detroit Lions Talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep.
Welcome back to the show, family. And guess what? You know what? Dan Campbell listed as the second worst head coach in the entire NFL. And Mike's going to take us through a little bit more on that. What you got for us, Mike?
All right. Now, I had mixed feelings on this because I believe that, we're here in Detroit. We believe Dan Campbell isn't the 31st worst coach in the world. I mean, but then you have to look at it from the outside perspective. And what does outside perspective say? It says that, well, he wasn't a coordinator, right? So when you are not a coordinator and then you take over the coach of the Detroit Lions, that puts you at the back of the bus. So but Dan Campbell did have a successful stint as an interim coach in Miami. He had a winning record as Miami. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was 5 wins, and I can't believe what the losses were. But so Dan Campbell, it's fair. He's taking over one of the worst franchises in the NFL, and he's a first-time coach, not a coordinator. So I feel the 31st ranking, but us here in Detroit, we're like, oh hell no, that's not good. But so what you think about that, Jim?
Oh, I'm looking at some of the other head coaches. Like there's one in Chicago. I think he's probably better than already. I'm just saying, man. No, here's what I got for this: Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. No, he's a monster, dude, but he's intelligent. People think he's this dipshit or something like that. And just because he wears racing helmets, he talks about biting kneecaps and all this other stuff. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, he's a good motivator, but he's not a good coach. I disagree with that 100%. I really do. I think he's a hybrid of a coach that is a player's coach, but that can kick your ass. And after your ass is kicked, you still appreciate it. He's like that dad that that cares about you and your future, but will light you up, when you step off the path. You know what I mean? He will kick your ass right back on it. And I think we haven't had that combination. We've had player coaches, Jim Caldwell. We've had shitty coaches, Matt Patricia. And but we've had Jim Schwartz, who was kind of he's the closest guy I think I can see to Dan Campbell is Jim Schwartz. But there's so many differences there too. I mean, he was a hothead and he was, all this. I don't know if Dan Campbell's a hothead. I haven't seen that yet.
I think he is.
You would think he is, but I don't know that yet. You know what I mean? I would think he wears his emotions on his sleeve, will be screaming at the refs and this and that.
Right.
But he's very intelligent. And you look at who he puts around him, man. He built a really good coaching staff, one of the best coaching staffs I think we've ever had here.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a thing yesterday where it says, do you think Dan Campbell will succeed? And I think Dan Campbell will succeed in Detroit. Absolutely. Do I think he's the second worst head coach? I can see how the national media loves to destroy the Lions at every opportunity. If there's anything bad to say, they're going to say it. And that's why we're here. I'm sorry. I am not a big fan of this year coming up. But I am not in the camp that thinks Dan Campbell is the second worst head coach. I don't think that we didn't get 50, any of the players in the top 50. Come on. Ragnow was good enough. Hawkinson was good enough. they just snub their nose at the Lions. And that's why we do this here, man, because I'm sick and tired of the crap. I'm not always Mr. Positivity. I'm an aggressive realist.
Nope. Yep.
But I'm going to say this. I don't think that the national media is playing fair with the Lions. They haven't for years.
Have they ever?
No. And that's why when you want to get your Lions news, you want to get it with a grain of salt. And we do have a little saltiness right here. But you also want to get a perspective that gives you hope. You don't have that from the national media, but thanks for tuning in here. And now we're going to go to the brand new thing we started yesterday, the family discussion topic of the day. And the topic today is Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. What do you think of him as a head coach? Do you think he's the 31st best coach in the NFL, which means second to last? What do you think about his innate coaching ability? We're not talking about him as, getting a staff and motivating, but what do you think of him as a coach? So let's get that in the comments below. We will be sure to respond to those. And now we have Mike Jones talking about Tavante Beckett. Take it away, Mike.
Yeah, so Tavante Beckett is an undrafted rookie free agent who fits the profile of being that safety outside linebacker. He's 5'11", 220 pounds. And I believe he can play that position. I'm still a little butthurt, I'm not gonna lie, about Isaiah Simmons. Okay. I think Simmons would have fit perfectly here. Instead, he's behind Okudah Baker and he's forced to play linebacker. But anyways, Tavante Beckett, he can play very well in the run game. It says here he's quick to read run. He shows good agility and speed to get past blockers and finish. He's also experienced in coverage and gets a strong jam on outside receivers. And he's an intelligent player who they think he could play a little bit of Mike linebacker despite his lack of size. And he reads quarterbacks and anticipates plays on the outside very well, which those are all the things that you look for in a guy who can play that hybrid role. And his weaknesses, though, is he lacks strength to blow up fullbacks. So that kind of would negate that whole Mike linebacker theory. I don't know why draft profiles continue to do that, kind of contradict themselves. I have no idea. But it says he loses size battle to tight end. That's something that you have to worry about. But, I'm not quite sure on his vertical leap because, that could make up for a few inches. But he saw looking into the backfield occasionally instead of getting on the receiver, and that kind of gets him in trouble a little bit. But overall, him being a first team player in the MAC conference, it just makes him that mystery guy that can he make the team, because he is that guy, that hybrid guy that we tried to make Miles Killebrew and that everybody wanted in Isaiah Simmons. And I think Tavante Beckett just might be that guy. I don't know.
That's a compelling case, man. And I'll tell you what, we need safety help like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely disagree on Chris Harris, but there's
Harris,
others.
Harris. Respect the man's name, man.
Whatever
Will
the
Harris.
hell. I don't care what Harris he is, and it doesn't matter
Put
to me.
respect on that.
Why? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see how many Pro Bowls he makes. It'll be 0. I'm just letting you know. That's a spoiler. No, but I think we do need help in that area. I do. I think we need help in that hybrid linebacker / safety type thing. I like that. I like your opinion on the guy too. I didn't know much about him before that. So thanks for doing that for us, Mike. We're going to walk over to the Wall of Fame now, and the bronze members are Detroit Drew. Shout out to Drew, man. He always is killing it with that Pistons content. And then he's all taking on people in WWE on his shows, like, Adam Silver and Blake Griffin, because Blake Griffin's a snake. and I don't care. I'm going to say it. Midwest Lion, Bubba Bo, John Kapler, who's starting a series on the Detroit Lions on his YouTube channel. So you go check that out. It's John Kapler. Just look it up in YouTube and you can find that. Sub-Z Trap City Boys Entertainment. My God, I have a hell of a time with that.
Trap City.
I am so sorry, dude. Art Allen, Jimbo G. What's up, Jimbo? Tornado F5 coming through. Crystal Wiley, Steve Castillo, Leo Lion, Latino Lion, Brian Stover, friend of the show, Bo Gregarious. God, I never can say this name. And my wife tells me every day how to say it, and I still can't do it. Grius. Bo Grius. I did it right. Okay. Justin Tinkate is our bronze members. Go to the silver members now. No Miss J, my good friend. We got Jason Portis, Cap Ice Cold, Batman of the 313, John Martin, and Go Lions. Then we got gold members. We've got Bob Corzo, friend of the show, North End Ken, just in the D, Larry McQuiston, Turner C. Burley, who just messaged me this morning. Prayers go out to you, buddy. Michael Huck joins us on Wednesdays for the gold members meeting, which is today at 3:00. Motor City Roar's secret identity is unknown. Okay, anyway. Dominique Davis, Matthew Ferguson is fun. I mean, we have fun on Wednesdays with him. Randall Flagg 606, Miles Gibbs, really cool guy, friend of the show. Randy Prince, the Gridiron Blitz, and the Doctor is always in. It's Dr. Detroit, baby. All right. So that is the Wall of Fame for today. If you want to get on the Wall of Fame, there's a Join Now button at the below just to tell you what's up with it, and you get more information right there. So click that button, become a Wall of Fame member today. And if you go for the gold, there's a 3 p.m. Zoom meeting. I will be there today, and I think my wife Val's going to be there as well today. So if you click that Join Now button and select being a gold member, you will be getting the information on the Zoom meeting today at 3:00. It's just a sit down and shoot the about your Detroit Lions. I don't know why I censored myself there because I haven't done it the whole show, but hey, whatever. All right, we're going to go into my news and rumors topic today. And it's not really a news or rumor. It is news. It is Detroit Lions training camp, baby. They announced the dates. They have a season ticket holder only one, July 31st. They have August 2nd, August 3rd, August 4th, August 5th, August 6th, August 9th, August 8th, 10th. Sorry, these are hard to read. August 11th, August 16th, and August 17th, which is also a season ticket holder only event. That is training camp. So now on the 31st, whatever that may be, we will start going back to our full-time schedule as five shows a week. So that's when we'll switch back over. Right now, it's 3 shows a week until then. And we really appreciate you guys rocking with us and getting all that stuff. But please, if you could, hit the like button. That's what we need today. Please hit that like button and share the video for us, will you please? So that is my thing. I don't have much to say about it just because those are just the dates. And I'm so geeked and looking forward to what's going to happen coming out of that. So now we go to the comment cards today. And this is what you had to say about Monday's show. So let's go right into it right now. Derek Davis, thanks for the insight on Logan Stenberg. I wonder why he was not being used. Seriously. Yeah, that's why it's the knee bend, not the back bend, but his knees, for some reason, that dude needs to get to yoga or whatever, but he plays too high. He blocks too high. Shoulder, of course, the pad level, Rod Marinelli, pound the rock, but you know what I mean? Yeah, he has to improve on that. I mean, we had practice squad people off the street that was coming in and competing for spots, and he was sitting on the sidelines. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know right there.
That sucks. Seth Walker, what's going on, Seth? He's a DSA member.
Yes. Good guy.
5 to 7 wins would 5 to 7 wins would be pretty accurate for the season. Yeah, I mean, you can't go out and be like, I think it's gonna be 10 wins. Like come on, man. I mean, we're Lions fans. We drink the Kool-Aid a little bit, but it's time for some realism. So
And that's where I come in. No, I'm just kidding.
right.
If you're having a problem with Kool-Aid and hopium, there is hope. We have a clinic. There's a 12-step program that gets you off of hopium to see clearly. And that's what I'm here for. Anyway, Jeremy Ballrick is friend of the show, and he is the one that keeps shows up on Free for All Fridays for us. As far as Jeff Okudah, while he has struggled against the top 10 type of receivers, he actually did well when he faced the rest. Against the rest he faced, he had a miserable 29 PFF grade against the best wide receivers and a 59.9 against the rest of them, which made him top 3 rookie cornerback against the same talent. Okay, top 3 rookie talent, but he was taken 3rd overall. Yeah, still sucks. To expect a rookie to cover elite wide receivers with no pass rush, no preseason, no developmental coaching on the staff, what did anyone else expect? I agree. No, I agree. I'm not going to say Okudah didn't have all the cards stacked against him, but when you are picked 3rd overall, I'm sorry, it does matter. All these other people, it don't matter where you're picked, because yes, it does. That should be a transcending player. That's a player that should change your team at the number 3 overall pick. You look at Derek Brown, and he's the centerpiece of that defense now. We could have had that, but we have Jeff Okudah. So let's root for him and do the best we can. That. No, I'm just saying. I mean, that dude has changed their team. Okudah has not even lived up to, starting corner at this point. Yeah. But he had a lot against him, and I think that he does. This season's a very big season for him. That's all I got to say.
I agree. Sorry, Okudah. MBG238. I'm sure Logan Stenberg would be a good player. However, upon hearing he is a dirty player, I'm concerned he would always have the rough's eyes on him. Possible penalty magnet and potential drive killer, just saying. I feel what you're saying, but Logan Stenberg is not a dirty player. He's a nasty player. There's a big difference between dirty and nasty. Nasty means you finish to the whistle. That means it means no matter what's going on, if the ball's over here, you're still getting after it until the whistle.
Yep.
Dirty player is one who will, maybe he'll grab your face mask and kind of give you one of the, there's a difference. So he's not a dirty player as of yet that we know of, but he's a nasty player. He's a finisher that plays through the whistle. I like that.
Yeah, and he can't kill a drive from the bench. That's all I'm saying. If the refs are looking at him on the sidelines, I really don't know what they're looking at. Anyway, Motor City Roarer says, I say Jeff Okudah will be a big bust.
I hate on Okudah.
That is not the first time I've heard that. So no. I'm just letting you know. But you know what? He had a disappointing rookie season. He had a lot going against him. We'll give him this year and next year because, listen, Darius Slay wasn't amazing out of the box either. Right. It took him some time. So you got to give these players some time to develop. Corner is one of the roughest positions to learn in the NFL and adapt to. So you got to let him have a year or two before you label him a bust. Let's get him to his 3rd year and see what happens.
I thought I was down on the Okudah. Jeez. John Robinson, Decker, Ragnar, Hawkinson were great first round picks. Still hoping Quinn was right with Okudah also. Yeah, you know what that is? Bob Quinn did he was a good first round drafter. Just those 3 in himself, those are all pros. So hopefully he was good with Okudah too, and his eyes didn't lie to him, because if they did, that sucks.
And if they did, it would be just like every other time that we've drafted a terrible player. But anyway, Eric Ebron. In the first round, first top 10 pick. We did happens. It happens. That one really bothered me though. Anyway, okay, let's go to final thoughts. If you can see the background here and you can see me, I am wearing brand new merchandise from Detroit Lions on the Prowl. The Detroit Lions on the Prowl first t-shirt that we have. It is not available yet. That's why I'm pumping it right now. That was just stupid. You know, I'm sorry. But the thing is really that we trying to get that storefront created. Hopefully by Friday, that'll be all done for Free For All Friday. We have a lot of products coming out, water bottle, coffee mug, couple other things with the logo on it. That is not the first t-shirt we're going to do. We're going to have an OMG It's Lions Talk for Coach Mike Jones. That's coming out. And of course, Kurt Steele's What Up Doe t-shirt will be available fairly soon. Just keep watching Detroit Lions on the Prowl. If you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, join our Facebook group. It's Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And it's very, very simple. Go to Facebook, look us up, join the group, you know, and we'll have a lot of those things in that group. We have a new page too that we're building, and it's called Detroit Lions on the Prowl Family for our family members here at Detroit Lions on the Prowl, so we can discuss things, we can talk about, you know, topics and stuff back and forth. That's going to be a pretty cool page. So we have that going in Facebook as well. So my final thoughts on Dan Campbell. And I do not think he's a meathead. I really don't. Most people do. Most people, you know, think he's just a dumb this or that. I think he's a lot smarter than people give him credit for. And I think that's going to show in this upcoming thing. Today we've got the meeting, the gold members only meeting. You can still get in on that if you press the join now button and join and become a gold member, and I'll give you all the information there. It's at 3:00 today, and that's going to be via Zoom with me and my wife Val today. Kurt Steele, we still want you to wish him a speedy recovery, but I've told him, I said, hey, take your time, man, you know, get better first, because it's all about family. It's all about the people. It's not about the show. Right. The show, we'll hold it down. Me and Mike will hold it down until Kurt comes back, and then we'll have the dessert with Kurt. We'll have all those other really fun stuff and the energy that Kurt brings to the show.
Yeah.
But it's more about him than it is us, and that's why he's off still. So all right, so that's it for my final thoughts. What are your final thoughts, Coach Mike Jones?
Yeah, so I just want to announce that we will be adding also a Wolverine shirt to the merch store.
Yeah, there we go.
If you are a diehard Michigan Wolverine and a diehard Detroit Lion, come to the store, man. Wolverine. That is something that is gonna be going down pretty soon. And my last thought for today is July 31st. Oh man, I cannot wait. That is season ticket holders only. The very first training camp that will be open to the fans, and we get first dibs. And man, I'm excited. I just want to see the product that is put on the field. And I believe although there is a lack of talent, they will be well coached. And sometimes being well coached makes up for a lack of talent, because if you have a lot of talent but you don't have the coaching, you got a 7-10 team. So you know, I'm excited about that, man. So hey, let's keep the pride going, baby. One pride.
That's right. One pride. What day is it today? It's Hump Day. We're almost through the week, getting to our Free For All Friday. We're having a great time in this Wednesday show. But as you go back to work, just think about this. Training camp is only a few weeks away, guys. It's coming. It's coming soon. We're getting excited about it. And we appreciate each and every one of you. If you hit that like button for us, really appreciate that. It helps support the show. If you subscribe to the channel, you find you like this content, want to become part of the family, you can hit that subscribe button too. We really appreciate each and every one of you here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And man, have a good one.